Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. On first down, it's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open. This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 24 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Purdy from the gun on third down. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw, Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down try. Here's Purdy. Buying time to his left. This is caught. Touchdown. George Kittle from 21 yards away. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They'll look to throw. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they get in for the opening drive score, and they go for 2. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers? Who needs kickers for PATs?
Nice now.
We want them for field goals, not for PATs. They went for 2 and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 21. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And some room to work. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Straight ahead, Gibson. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Once more, Gibson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Here's a give to Gibson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. On the give, here's Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Commanders have cut the lead back down to 2. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Steps away. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Purdy, this one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Purdy. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, McCaffrey. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here? Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here. Purdy on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers. Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd down throw for Howell. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion. Faking the handoff, Howell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. A final shot before break. Howell slings this deep from McLaurin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All even through 1 half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets. This ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
A throw over the middle, taken in. On the move past the 40. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson, 68 yards. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Purdy now to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Purdy to throw it on first down. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. On first down, Purdy. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do that, right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
On first down, right back to Gibson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw, Howell. He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, 39 yards. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time. And
we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. A big play there for the Niners. 52 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Purdy. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get... He's got a man! Complete! 20!
That's all you got?
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 77 yards. And the Commanders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Oh, every time you come this way, I'm going to give it to you.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
But that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They show run with three tight ends here on first down. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Purdy looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will find his man Samuel. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Purdy. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Now Purdy. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel from 3 yards out. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Here's Howell. That one caught by the tight end Bates. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down. Howell out of the shotgun. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. This is a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
He's got him in, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give him a gain of 38.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
On the counter, Gibson. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They hand off to their big tight end. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run with Robinson. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Howell, 3rd and goal. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you've just watched your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call, because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington